Oh, okay. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, where we're gonna go ahead and try to wrap up our first world. I think it's called Emerald, or that's the city's name. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and try to wrap up that world. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Mhm. Okay, so we were heading in this direction. Yeah, we need to get the last that last fingerprint. We need to go ahead and collect. Okay, let's go ahead and get the last fingerprint so we could go ahead and turn in that quest. Hopefully the marauders that we murdered, that we took out, won't respawn, because that'll be a pain. Okay, we have some marauders right here. I think I took out these two. These should be taken out. I want to be careful. I'm at 102, so I can't grab much more after this. Did I get that? I know I kind of did this part quick because I had to go ahead and drop off some items or sell some items. If anything, I'll just... Ooh, what's that? Take that. If not, we'll just break down items. Just so I could be able to continue moving forward. Okay, so we take care of that. Make sure there's no right here. That one already fixed. Over here. Fixed. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this side first. That's not open. It seems like we're done with that section. Let's go to this one now. Check the bag. There's usually always stuff in the bag. Okay, that's how I got into... Ah, crap. Yeah, that one building. Okay. That's explosive. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything here because there's quite a few stuff here. Doesn't seem like I can pick any items. Okay. What about here? Okay, over here. We already did that, and we got that stuff. Okay, perfect. What about over here? We learned our lesson. Check behind toilets. There might be some goodies behind the toilets. We already got that. Yeah, we got these items too. Ah, look what's up there. Hello, my... No? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Pet pills. And we already read that. Almost dropped my smoothie. Okay. So we're done. Oh, wait. Was I able to get both of them? Yep. Okay. So, just got one more. And fall damage. Oh. Whoa, no fall damage. I'm impressed. We got that one. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good to go. Go ahead and continue our journey. Let's go. I think we're almost at the limit, so let's go ahead and break some, because I don't really want this. Break it down. I think we already have one. Okay, so we'll break this one down. And then we'll go ahead and break this one down. And we're back to 99. What other consumable? One medium-sized apple. Plus 200% natural health regeneration lasts 2 minutes. That seems pretty good. I want to save those. I'll go ahead and I'll put this one. Yep. There we go. What is this? Okay, we're not going to be taking that. We're going to sell that bad boy. Add to junk. There we go. Everything else I think we're good with. Okay. Ah, the fingers. Nice. Journal. Passcode. Guide. Captain's identification. And junk. Okay, let's go. I want to be a little cautious here because we don't know who's out here. Abandoned industrial zone. We might come across robots.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Huh. Grenade launcher, knives. Even though I already have one. Fire blow. Okay. Couple of doors that we need to look at. Okay. Ah. Ooh, it still got me. Dang it. Oh, right there. Okay, let's see what's in here. And that would give me at least time to get off of the negative effect that I'm going through. There we go. There's the door. There's the door. That's a locked door. Huh, there's another one over there. I might find a vending machine here. If I do, that would be perfect. I have a funny feeling I might. Okay, so that's just that little side. Ooh, what about this door? We could so hack it. Let's do it! Okay, I'll do that in. Wait. Who ate my lunch? I can tell you who. Wait a minute. Somebody's here. Who ate my lunch? That's a good question. Who ate my lunch? 8 cases of bumblebee pill. Okay. Let's move on. Check this side. So if I keep going that way, okay, I'll end up back in this, the botanical labs. A lot of robots here. Then again, this is abandoned factory, so there should be quite a lot of scraps too. Nice. I'm not gonna complain about getting a lot of scraps. Anything up here? Oh. Right on. Another hat.
Easy.
Oh. I met my daily quota. Okay, let's see what stuff we can get rid of. Oh, that one is pristine. I might hold on to that one. That weapon I'm already using, so we can go ahead and break that. We could sell it. It sucks that there's no vending machines close by. Let's see if I can find a vending machine, because if I can find a vending machine, I'll sell it. Wait.
He's coming.
Oh! Dang. Dang. Ooh, took him out. Took your eye patch too, buddy. Okay. If not, I'll just take it with me and sell it at you know, I'll just be a little slow, but I'll deal with it.
Good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are.
Ah, what we found? Okay, so eye patch does. Oh, it helps with lying. Good to know. Oh, no, never mind. Heavy weapons. Actually, I might give that to. We'll see. But there's a good chance. Let's see. Anything with negative effects, I don't want. Negative effects, don't want. Negative effects, don't want. Hey, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Okay, let's go upstairs. Necklace. Can't jump, so let me check if there's anything valuable over there. And I won't be able to, if there's an obstacle, I won't be able to jump here. Ooh, but I'll be able to get that. Ah, dude, man, I need to pay attention more to those.
Done.
Zoe. Okay. I think I have a quest that I need to do with journal. Let's see. Ah, since I entered that one building, it blocked me off. Shit. Oh well. Who's Zoe?
I already told you I want Rizzos. Rizzos. Not Saltuna cans. Not, canid bits. Why is this so hard? Unscrewed? Hardly. I am well and properly Wait. Forget I said that. Also, when did you get all eloquent? You're not a marauder. This is embarrassing. See, you were armed, so I thought... I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. It must be my natural charisma. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Interesting.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
I've never actually been in here.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37? Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people. Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy. Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime. What's on your mind?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna. For a year.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice. Coming right up. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Coming right up. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Coming right up.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. there is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bokonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field. Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think? Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, so I kind of screwed up earlier. On one of the missions, I went into the botanical when I was adventuring out, and I didn't think it was going to affect just going in, but apparently it did, because now I can't deliver Mr. Reed's message, so I can't get the people together. So I'm gonna have to go back into one of the previous save files, which yeah, that's not gonna be fun. But at least I know what things to do quick.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we
Let's see how
didn't make
dang,
it
we're
our
very
quotas.
far back. So what I'm gonna prioritize right now is the main quest. That way we could go ahead and not only get
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
what I was going with her.
I don't know you. Amelia Kim,
Ah,
Spacer's Choice Beverage
crap.
Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here...
You read the latest report?
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Towns are a bunch of late. Do you now? And what... You want to talk... It is a good...
Actually, let me
Oh,
see.
I almost... We'll get you... Coming right up. Plague got you feeling? Coming right up.
Put him down! Gotta get him down! Anybody see where they went? What? What was it? Take them down! Waste of company ammo! Spacer's Choice takes care of its own. They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Spacer's Choice. Music to my...
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely... Not... Oh. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the... Yes. I must Yeah. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. One of the reasons I happen to... My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by... I just want... It's a hand. It is not meant... Thank you. If...
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an act. Technically, I'm...
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Okay, at least trying to catch up to where I left off. It gets a lot better once I get over there. And now that I kind of know how to make myself better and stronger, we shouldn't have too much issues in the wilds. So hopefully what I learned so far will come in handy.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
We should keep our voices down.
Welcome to the office. As a spacer, know how to cross them off and bring me their finger. As long as... If this is a... I don't serve... Spacer's choice also... Flatter.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Yeah, kind of sucks. But, price you pay as
Yes,
I
Mr.
learn.
Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, well, you tell... You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own... You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe a... Wait! No! Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the... I need you. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself. Anyway... More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not... I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. So you'll do... You oblige me with you. Just keep your head down. I know that. Read what a... Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. Abernathy is a well... All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been. How do I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got... That's all I can...
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing to myself.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You some sort of freelancer?
Got my sights on you. Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
You the new worker? Whatever. Foreman Granger. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because... I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting up. Law requires delinquent... Shame, though. Woke... Just between... Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, Suicide... When one of your workers... In other words... Well, I'm just...
Okay, so let me go ahead and grab my companion now.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this to the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Really now, Puff. I do apologize. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just...
And I do... My apologies. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Yes, so... Seems I allowed my excitement to...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our... Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that... Go down to... I was not... No, I do... The people live... Edgewater is... If we don't... Neither do I. My hope... Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. We belong...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if...
I hesitate to part. You will need...
Great!
Well, I am...
I might get killed for this, but... Oh, okay.
If you could see... Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institute. Were it up to me, friend, I'd... But... Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which... Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me, and the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of... But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become... Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathed the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. Scripture tells us we all have our purpose. Yes, we have lost good... Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor. Spacer's... Ever since Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 eyes. I wish you wouldn't say things like that. I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand, we are all part... I'm trying to remember 25 years, 20... I remember... Times change. This is a Spacer's choice. Loyalty...
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? sorry. It's just... Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word. It's just... To Mr. Top... Miss McDevitt. Oh, alls I know... Life's hard here. Mr. I think you should... About if what Mr. Thompson and maybe it's just an idea. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Now that I have her, I need to... This. That's gonna be on the right hand side. Down this way. I thought it's this right here, right? Isn't it? How come it's not
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Let me go ahead and sell some stuff, and
Wish
then
we
we
had
can
some
get out
better
of here. Let's see, my closest store. Yeah, it's your choice. Actually, let's go to this guy.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you to...
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking.
Isn't Ludwig is in the back? No, I think. Let's see, map regional.
Good
Yes.
work. At least we've got work.
Let's talk to this guy.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
And this should give us our experience.
Any progress on that matter with... Oh, Miss...
This here's...
Thank you for the kind assessment. Please. A religious text deemed... because... They... The OSI... You don't talk to the Grand Architect. We will eventually decode the plan and the future. Some even... The Order of Scientific Inquiry. Mock me all you want. I know... What would...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. Depriving them of safety. I can see why that Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. They rejected. Does that... Not if things are left to stand. Any progress? Please. Whoa.
I need to gain so I could gain experience from her. Okay. But at least we got some weapons that could keep us alive. And this, we want to... First thing we're going to go ahead and do is get our weapon. And then we got to go over there.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Nice one!
Oh, pristine. spent 200 for nothing because this one does the same thing as this one, and they're both 4. Dang it. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Thank the... You ever sw... The war! I'm talking about... That's right. When the sword... Go on. I'm unofficial. Go on. You ever seen the... Mechanicals have been programmed. First they will rob... I've been gathering... enlistment fees. Yeah, They have sent a scout. The scout must not be permitted to return to it. Mechanical... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent!
You're fast. That was quick.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just help.
Lovely to see you.
Things going all right?
Been keeping him Best to ask her.
My dad's buried here. Oh.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Yeah?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.